Ashafo say ATV ena ya mugusua moshe na ene oswafo wono ene hwe sikasam so sektepe baba bepiem e wa hanom asese no afipimenu ene edunum akonhoma a ban no epeso mo oba oman Ghana no wode ababeto dwa na ene ensemu pi ena wopanyini watimi akeka ne nyina ejina yakwan ene akwantempon so enhyehyeye ene sika aban ne di gu akwan mu a ne nyina mu wode ebebo oman no akonhoma afei so no say wo hwe eye export led development so a eno so no ade apanyini ekasa edefa ho na wo kire mu say enkosisi afempimenu ene edunum 2015 emra na wie no na ne nyina emu no aban no atimi atremu ama 2.3 billion dollars no atimi akọ 5 billion dollars a ne nyina emu no o say aban ni de sika ehwem sade be ya sa ehon nsam nyina betimi akosom na efa apomuden ensam enso no de eye ora setepe otimi eka ye bi efa eye apomuden ehonsam se empa a mpanifo atimi ade agu akwan mu ama ene amanfo a wonom eyade ohun atimi ato wonom na wo kyerese wodi wani at University of Ghana wonom asopeti a ene empa dodo be sa hensia ena aban atimi ade akoma wonom a wona woye ayafo a sabekane nenka wobi eba wotimi eda efomo anase sekete ena ede no atoso no wosesa ensim nyina no eto atwa amane so bi yare na okọ asopeti na wotimi enya empapa eda so Samson watch say eye asadom asopeti bako anu su ewo kumase enso no ne dodo pa besa hanan hanum 500 ena eno so no etimi akọ no ma ene amafo etimi eda so afa Rich Hospital ewo enkranom so no hospital beds best eye 420 hanan adunu ena nenso no wonum nyina ensa etimi aka na wohwemu anata sese de empanimfoin anasa aban no afempimenu ene dunum na konhoma bomu ene ne sikasam ene nhye no wonom echese eno no ene ayede ahodo ampanimfo aye woma ne enso no nemom wonom ebekoso a na wayire ho no pagam ama amafo asabempraduasa ene wo su ewa pomuden ho nsam no eto etimi etwa na ade ba konso awoka ye efa National Health Insurance Scheme eye NHIS apomuden search ba ene se aban ne sabempraduasa wonte na ye sede amafo bi adwene ye wonom aban den hyehyeye ene tutu epi ene egu akwama ni nyina emu no afempimenu ene dunum eya akonhoma ba aban ade ase na nusu se wo bo oman no apomuden wonsam ehyemu bi a ni nyina so no ebetimi aboa afei oro setepe asamba kwa wasan eka ye efa pomuden ensam ho no wo kire mu se wo hwe enhyeye aban ehyeye anase ebo aban ne hyeye ewo afempimenu ene edumenu eya 2012 about oni wo hyebo se no hwe senior high school ahodo wa Ghana no ma opeso otirem base 200 ena wode eka ho na wose no nyina emu no sa ahanu no base ha ene adunum 123 de chese aban no atimi ayebi amadodo na egu akwamum na eno na wo chese sese no ewiase sikakra bia wonom adi sika ba ama suku adan no wonom ahyase ensia na afempimenu ene dunum akonma bomu no wonom de sika no aba behyem a chese nu sa afempimenu ene dunsia enko na wie de na wonom ewogide se botaye a wode ese woni sa Ghana hanom eye school to aso senior high school best ahanu betimi akoso no ni nyina etimi abam Samson na wose se efa eye polytechnics a wonom edan no akọ technical university so no aban no esese ne enwo hyehyeye ene hu fidie nyina egu akwan mu a ne nyina emu so no wonom edegu akwan mu enu ti no wose enidaso wonom se daachi bia no enyoma betimi akoye enye no ko a enyoma pi ena aban no eka ya ne nyina emu ejina na efa afempimenu ene dumenu anase edunum 2015 eye budget no ehom afa enyina ma wode wonsam ene kan dum so a ekoso eyade a eno so amafo esu ewonom na yenya mrase bidafo emu mpanifo ba ko anom a yene no ebetwetwe nkomo ona abo mema wakwa ababa TV so
ya na mpo mu te sei
nyame adom eno so fo hwe sika samso de eya afempimenu ene dunu budget aba betudwa dom kuma no mu de no masem nyina eyefu awa se wo hwa fan go nsema ewo soro ntiembra fom wo hwa samse de sikwan na se na wo si fan
we mi mo me de ansana ye ba be frase ene kura no ma start ya trotro ho niama o ensem bi wo na wo ya afi mu se o start ye no a wo mo pre wo mo ho eko edi secretary ni ko kire no afi eduru mfimfin no mo hu ni o mo ye eduru mfimfin na afi ni ye ka kono o kire niama a sika dia ye bebe ye free bebe ye duru bebe pese ye ko na fo mu hu ni omonye minua mfranga no ayeka no ekosoro na aba form no so say Ghana so ye tombi enti eno so no affect in one way or the other because we are also going to sell on the same market in one way or the other. You are gaining because sikana edi kwa kra no eno so no eso beba form but there is no government ye nyina himself franga no ne edika akofo amre so wo mu di levy bi ba yesesa levy ne edi ba betika no emra wo ba be kono ne ka no aso afua be ye emprensa e can be that so that why say nyame boa na se wanya ba bia wo mfa sa sika no enkotika no so yesi se be ye boa da ne se ne be ye ochena ye betimi anya adepa enti wa se wo mfa sa sika no anwini ne ode be ye ho especially se wonim so ochena price ne be sa akosoro enti eyade a eye stability a omodi ye na sa ye na omo ye ne de ya amanya som keke no omo ye nyina anim ye nyina ya members ni bi ye ne ayemefo hia ye omo ka ho bi omo kan ye nyina ate nanso be nde omo se ye ti anso so ye mfa mo kwa kan ye bedwadwa maso nto ndi ya de a eda wontimi anya me nwa so omo ye sa ba se wankasa wutie na wutie papa no sika ya je adwuma di ato ye nim program wa ye be ya anya obi na be ka chiro menua anya obi na be ka chiro obia no be ka se Ghana any problem ye nyina nim se o problems ye nyina nim ba bi afiri ana minister no so wanfa bi bia nsie wakano tisenia wo mo pepepepe baby efiri ne enti a ene ye ntimi anya ne ye pe no baby akoduru ne wosi ye a ochena ne yensan ko repeat sa problems no kan nyina
na ona bo mame ntwa wo so anam na ye hwa de ensem pi na aka wo se ne wo kan de wo wafa edien na osoafo kan ya wo se ehonom ne tochima
oh etochima oh me because me nim so ka so etochima ni ne ehin
se etos ne wo se edien na ekoye na edien so na anko ya wo senka wo senka timi kone ni
enkoye ni nyina obo no pochre yen se bia nka ye be frase no 2014 no ne ye de to ye nim se nka peni enka percent inflation enkoduru sei eni se ekotre du ba kon ene eyedunsia ni achiri po enkono ye nim se bia nka growth rate no GDP no ne ye pebeye enwotwe ene ye ne namunsia eno anso nanso o kire nie nti e ba ne sa ye nyina nim se dum so ya wo kan wasemi ya sori ya se Ghana ye nkoye nim minua dum so nyina ma hodin a aban no anya wode ma Ghana no yenti so na denti na wose ene ye dundum no every say ne broni friend no every year no ye grow by 12% wa mu chichemu dum yenu enti se nya de a ye ko animu a ye den a kire se tem bia no adam foforo eba adwuma foforo eba machines foforo eba enti ye hia anyina ma hodin wa mu chichemu dum yenu afi bia de aka ne ye wo no enti so anti me anya eno eye nanso dia ne eye ne sesia aba na kire ne ebe ne sesia anka gas no first nanka oil ye kwa kope gas oil no enne ye di ni nyina ma aban ani abre akoji loan ama se gas no ya abam me no ka se sesia gas na start eba enti ya dia ye nyina anim se ebe take time obubo adwuma ye di 6k ye so obia sorry obia ni age anso sabe akukoba wo sase den enya akroma fe enti me nya me nwanwa sa aba ne sa
ene na sese no eye mrase bedwani a wono so ewo apoema ntemu ona bo constituency ne yesen Atias constituency ona ba chome mra na ona bo sese eye oso afo hwe ska sam sister tepe edin sem ya ba betudwa sese no hwe ensem na sen na wo ka wo ho
ensem no de ene obroni beka is another pack of empty empty promises says inflation baby eda okay so baba 9% and so says you were here it was 16% and you know sanet here wo hwe enema won kan ho asem last year emu bia ni ho a omutumi onaye entina kire say the same thing you omu kan last year the same thing so what kind of inflation also about 9% and it was 16%.
Now, honorable me patcho me chwa say wo ka say the same thing na me diri say scanning no so affording say me beto dwa no hospital beds na e bi ni honom say na University of Ghana bed 600 Ridge Hospital afei Kumasi Military Hospital enti wo nyina so ne senti a wo ka say ni nyina no the same thing.
Ridge Hospital Kumasi
Ridge Hospital Accra and afei Military Hospital and wo Kumasi but just say na no me the best aba
Confirmatory Hospital ko here Say baby a mada. A man be will labor ward. Kosher Nansia, government assurance here coho, now Kosher, na Iraho. Scanning center no, and Juma. And then is a workers hospital, why you back one? Or minus. And this a baby back one. Also, see how many secondary schools? 15. Also, see how many secondary schools? 15 secondary school account. 200 now can last, Abaso. Oh, and you know, the same pack of empty promises.
Na tese no honorable uhu no na enti ebusuafo achiasen mase bedwane wono so adwenkyere no ono de woka ene se ensam odo a ene osoafo hwe sikasam so setekwe ede beto dwane 7 preduasa asam dada na achiasen dada na tetentire di amanfo didi mu no eno a ena wonum edidi manempo de mu abotokro ani nyina emu wode ensemi etu edwa na honorable edien ena na wunse opanyine wo se woka na wantimi anka
yes kwaya ye befa so ye betua ye school fees dumso ya ye timu afedi ya kese fuel price was you be increasing by 17%. No you be calling make us say world price for a barrel no eba from less than $100. Na se yasa betu fuel mu a ehe ne ye de ati betu o man yi
ona bugina wadi nkan akire wadwene pii na se no ewaswafo abedi eche ono na hwe womasu ansam so eba eyeta hwe ono na ehwe Samuel okudjeto ablakwa baretwe nkomomo ona bamama kwa
yo medase many aba
ensam ba kwa wakaye eye womasu na wo chire mi se eyetu ono the education senior high school so no at least 123 they were senior year amene penifo bia kasa omo no ewo opposite side omo se de omo kan no enya no kre wona wo ye penini e de na abeka fam
yo otie the Minister of Finance Kaya or say was seeking of funding for 123 out of the 200 that President Mahama promised here. Securing funding different from say Messi school area, and it was seeking of funding for 123. Or say first 50 no, there are the various stages of completion. Ejuma Air Koso by next year no first 50 you better complete it. And I say an additional 23 about 73 funding has been secured from the World Bank. And I say in this present budget all kind the 2015 budget we're making provision for an additional 50. Into sub breakdown now on my the ninja boma first 50 23 from the World Bank and an additional 50 from the 2015 budget gives you 123 funding secured. Into I think is good news. Another positive news or the bar parliament. So NSA OSHA progressive free senior high school now. Or say allocation has been made in the 2015 budget. Started with day students, about 360,000 day students from September 2015. You can be guaranteed, say, all the items on their bill or breaking it down, SRC dues, entertainment, feeding, computer, library fees, and all those things. Are buying absorbing into day students will go to school free from September 2015. Into OSHA these key highlights in the education subsector. And Auba tertiary, so you recall say the Eastern Region University. The promise is that all our regions in Ghana must have one public university. Eastern Region has been left out for a long time. This session of Parliament will consider the draft bill. Cabinet are approving. So the Eastern Region will now have a public university in the Eastern Region. And Hinte said the ongoing conversion of the polytechnics into technical universities. So no, the committee has finished its work. The draft bill is ready. That cabinet will be considering soon, and then it will come to Parliament. There's a lot in the education subsector. I think most Ghanaians will be excited about.
Polytechnics into technical university. Deputy Minister in charge of Yo,
OSHA, first of all, yen discussing the rationale. The reason I converted polytechnics no, into technical universities. And it's a OSHA your polytechnic institutions, all 10 polytechnic institutions today now. There's a certain perception, say polytechnic education, secondary, and the support for technical and vocational education in our country lack it because of the perceptions and crossover war. And there are some countries in this world, especially in Europe, Germany, the UK, Belgium, and other countries. Omuye conversion into these polytechnics became degree awarding institutions, and so it rebranded technical and vocational education, and it promoted the skills training, the skills mindset that is required for practical, skills oriented disciplines. That is what is informing the rationale. Yabe converted all the 10 polytechnics into technical universities. Now, Omabe degree awarding, so that it will be more attractive to the youth of our country to adapt or take to the study of skills training, practical, oriented training, and here to build a nation.
CMP, only education is thinking on also the side of the story say polytechnics, the airport, a tertiary technical university. I don't know, said the no so for shows some so the two Ghana. Also say and also some say Ababua, Amagana, Yomasia Konimana.
Oh, I know the Ababua, Nasa phenomenon started in Yende. Most polytechnics say what they are all trying to upgrade. And it's no new thing. And I know a bar, a bebwa. Now, me how to say all these promises, are they coming? And only assemble. And yeah, and so I show what plan is over here. We now said the baby, because you won't be paying. Last year, dear, no, who so, and no, yeah, how anyhow. When you are laudable, the first step to improve education, a year, Nasadia Baya, a beba. So, Community village, communities are a polling station, one kindergarten school. Teachers are teacher for 20 and the Gumimi pay rose. Meet you wonka. Now, other necessary a bassa. These are some of the things. Now, upgrade the polytechnics are basic, primary, the most important. A primary, the meaning is the most important. The foundation is not there. How can they rise up to go to the polytechnics and the laudable plans that we have for the tertiary and others? These are all we are saying. And the plans are there, I agree. But will it come? Because you are going to be. Some schools can't see a basis. Now, can be permitted to say, a more do you see and Sunday, the another promise about me. The anyhow, all the plans I agree with the finance minister, but are they coming? Because I will be painting and ask what was Geneva Agora. No way you know me. This is what I'm talking about.
It is a sound of
yeah, we're raising an important issue. Yaba Ministry of Education, you share teacher numbers. No, you say Ghana, you have a teacher deficit of about 60,000. And to Ubekaya, reforms be in the colleges of education. Now allowances now, teacher trainees. No, a successive government introduce a quota system, and it limited the number of teachers to me a trainee every year. And ye sa quota system no every ho. And as at now no. Enrollment in the colleges of education across by 63%. And Ebeboa ama issue now we're raising about lack of teachers at the basic level. No, you better address that deficit. No, and Usha in Shishaya, Ministry of Education, now you can be rest assured, sir, in no time. Once these trainees graduated, you're training more teachers. No. This deficit issue will be addressed. But I think, sir, the point must be made, sir, Rome was not built in a day. Yanyana acknowledge, sir, your challenges with the number of teachers, your challenges even with infrastructure. Usher the number of kindergartens you see over the last 5 years. Not less than 1,200 kindergartens have been built. Usher the numbers. Ukan Education Sector Performance Report, which is carried out by independent experts, educationists, not me speaking. You see that more than 1,000 kindergartens have been constructed. Kindergartens have also been attached to basic school. First, no, you can't basic school policy, it begins from primary 1. But I feel, you are attaching kindergarten, which shows the importance that we attach to that level of education, because that's where the foundation is. And I agree with him, said the foundation is important. And I think, sir, there has to be hope. We're raising issues, sir. You can't make it promises. I believe, sir, President Mahama will track record. OSHA pledges of making 200 senior high school, say. Now, a big joint say, yeah, start to cry. But you started first 50. You secure funding for additional 73. By 2015, all these projects will take off. OSHA new universities are yesi wa Bronga Hafu and a Volta region. We don't only make promises. I believe that when we make promises, we deliver on them.
And that's what was said by 2016 and when we know NASA 200 schools aba I will be able to 200 schools in here. Sano bet me account on basic say sign one net and that's what
that is the target. Yeah, we are working very hard. Target is by 2016, not 200 schools no.
Is there hope?
There is hope. You every confidence we will meet that target.
Yeah, ya beda sipi ebusuafo oswafo abedi akira wono ene hwe ehomesua ensem so Samuel Okudeto Ablakwa ena afi achiasem na sebedani ena na yakasa ni nyina ejina enne ensem ahodo a oswafo hwes kasam so setape ede etudwa ana ni nyina enso efa akohoma aban ede gu akwan mu sa fimpimenu ene edunum wonom ebetimi abom achiasem na sebedani ekasai ema wode etudwa sasade enyoma esi ekono sebem praduasa ono no wokoni nkurase a school sem ohuna mane na so no oswafo abede church ho masua sam so atrem say sa ensem nyina sebem praduasa aban no entenai a wode nhye egu akwam sa dachi bia no eni da so betimi aba enya no kwa ya hwese ensa betimi akampani fo pi na ye no wo mo atwetwe komo na enne 2015 budget oswa for share sikasam so setepe ede ebetu Johnson watimi ede ato yanim na meka wo bibi kakra ede akyerewa se efa ya pomode ensam so no eye aban no ekire se University of Ghana 600 beds and wonem ede ababeto no ma enne so bi yare na so kwakwaje apomodi a obenya babi ede ni tu ato na tese nyina eye empapapa so na yakwa santimantem oboase eye mra se bedwani onabo enin ono so wa hanom a enne nsem ekwa no wade ababeto dwa ana bo memo akwa aba
ya me nua ba me joso
oswafo ade ensem ababeto dwa na yan sha oboase mines ehonsam efa tutuye ene hye ya no no efa Ghana gold no sign na wosuso mo no
oh no there say wa kan mines asem bia
say efa gold sikasam
was it good your kan has a gold price akofom one kan asem bia about mining companies some are two or more problems you only talk about gold price I follow. Oh, na me hwe say bia obeka bibi say the way petrol price one man on na abafom no abafom drastically no o ma brofo no come better so drastically but unfortunately and I heard omo ye na o ma introduce a special petroleum tax already a man for bro from where also budget about taxes and corners and the me the omo ye trick I know say for sure say definitely your one on between some petrol no so but this special tax which is 17.5 no e be san be replace deduction on be no te be bi broni e be oye mass every be cost 90 e be cost 90
Intona boyenhwe gold nsam ade na na wo hwe sanka sika kokon nsam no wode ba beto drive sen na wode wani kire oboase a gold adwuma e ade na dwede ko no papa se manfo onom enamra kwan so ene kwatu kwan so amana yetu ni basa nkofo a etomu ade na nanka wo hwe sa aban no ana beka sa fa onom na so odi sika be hwe onom na one first cancel
the number sanka ba kan fa mice nsam no say onim say before no na galamsey e wo ho enye ndisi for ba na galamsey e buy galamsey e wo ho dadada ba na Ghana for na yo no mo de ma tools a ense asase na yo until say Professor Amos onye be bi ko e betena konye so a ye hu say galamsey for na akoye bibisa ase de tu company ankasa too good at galamsey ne tane koye China for na galamsey and here Amos time here na asase me buy ye no man nyina say na I was thinking say na ba no betimi ama ye nuama hu say saa de na China for buy no de asaye no mapa enti bia from now no bia Ghana for no ene bia ye be hwe kwan be fa kwan bia be fa so e be boa ama omatimi aye saa adwuma no ye betimi a monitor omo so the be ya omo so enko no one set channel for here no but and then some more kind about mines there am say ban kasa in particular no mines in some no me sure say danakuma so bebre sa because I know heard okay apart from gold price I follow and no here because on no nya sika free the be customer company be customer ko for nya adwuma ya there am say ban fa no
enti abusuafo oswafo na sebedani a wogina ho ema amanfa wonom ewo oboase na chese wotin se eno so no wode ehon nsamo etu edwa na sese de yanya oswafo be de kire eye owura Fifi Kwete ewanom ayane no betwetwe nkomo. Honorable, welcome and thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Honorable, the Minister of Finance, Tepe, has finished delivered the 2015 budget. Overall, what will you say about it?
I think really that what is sought to do was to tell the country that we still have very bright medium-term prospects, and we need to keep our faith for the future of this country. Every country goes through difficulties, and we've had our share of difficulty 2013, 2014. But if you notice, 2014 we started seeing quite some change. By the middle of the year, by September, we started seeing the CD becoming stronger. Energy difficulties are still continuing, but the gas processing plant is about ready, and that will signal a change for 2015 as well. So our prospects are bright. That's why, for example, the international community should be able to give Ghana 1.5 billion when we went to the international financial market. That tells you confidence. Cocoa Board was able to raise about 1.7, another confidence. The fact that GNPC is able to raise 750 million at even an interest rate lower than the country tells you that there's a lot of confidence in Ghana. Sometimes we ourselves don't seem to have that confidence in ourselves, but a lot of people are seeing that confidence. And Setekpe simply told this country that we have put in place a program to consolidate that confidence that we have as a country, and the medium-term prospect for Ghana continue to be very good.
Now, based on what you're saying, you are talking about satisfaction here. Now, the majority were certified based on what the minister says, whilst the minority were on the opposite side, because according to them, considering the fuel prices, the reduction, the depreciation of the cedi, and also the GDP, the subsidy of the GDP, they were talking about so many things. So don't you agree that there are a lot of things to be done rather than saying that you are satisfied with everything that the minister says? I didn't say
I was satisfied with everything. I said that the minister acknowledged that there are difficulties, and I explained that those difficulties notwithstanding, our prospects for the future are very good. I mentioned that we've been able to turn the corner in terms of what was happening to the city. Now it's better. I mentioned also that in spite of the energy crisis, we obviously have, with the arrival of the gas processing plant, brighter prospects ahead of us. Economic transformation is not something that happened in a day, and a country that obviously continues to attract such confidence from the international community clearly should know that regardless of the difficulties, the future clearly is bright, and that is what Ghana needs to know. Bright future, and therefore keep the faith, keep the hope.
What about the concerns raised by the minority about the fuel price reduction?
You know, the fuel price reduction, people need to appreciate. You don't depend on just what happened in 1 month to change fuel price. You look at a period of much longer than a month. And of course, they have been in power, so they clearly must appreciate. But you know, you must appreciate something about the minority. These are people who are desperate for power. And when you're desperate for power, you need to say something, hoping that you can deceive the country to get power. But the country should be smarter than that and not allow for desperate people to deceive them.
Thank you very much. Abusiafo onipa din ya ne di nkomo yi aya oswafo be de kire a wo hwe skasam so eye Fifi Kwete na na asam ina ye fa wo se eye dom kuma ekom de mo peso mo betum die so eno nti ena ene na wonom ede ensam ene na mo honom na wo ka eye fango ensam na wono de wo se sebe wo hwe enyoma hodo a egu na 7 predator enya ne anaso wo kina amane eye dachi de eno ena so man etimi hwe ya hwe se betimi ne mpanifo pi atwetwe nkomo efa enya ne se ya pomuden anase enwomasua nko na mom ensem do pi empotaimu afei eye ntutue mu ni nyina emu no eye ade a osoafo eka yam na efa yenso ensem no ade ba ko a opanyini kan ye ene se wonom hye se afei eye opanima abosome enko na wie me kira December 2014 enma na wie no na empanifo de hye pi egwa kwama eno beboa ama ntutue ena afei enoma pi etimi akoso na onmanya for Samson ahi aba be kamensa a wono so ne be twetwe nkomo na honorable memo akwaba
ayamni aba
and now also affording some about the I don't come out for just as some of my kind in a true some.
You would ask me, Chiamo Tier for Pa. When for say, I could come as a saying, and yet a chromafe. And the young one say, minority say, and some of the can in a trust. I mean, Ghana for Mutiano. Omo kasani say nsema e baye no obi antimi conclude say ni nyina ayatroso. Certainly there are issues I was say we discuss but to describe say nsema ya kan nyina ayatroso no e below the bet.
Honorable yen share ade ba kwansa na meba honorable appeje so no sese no enedom kuma no ade ba kwa na ekita wono mo kire say fango no yate so Sabe Ghana France no mo na ti o man mu nti ade nti na ti atefa ngo so eso mfa so no e mama o man ma no na na so afodi akon ba ye no wan che say di atefa ngo so ani nti na adwaman so enwema ofo.
Yes, President Kufo na ban and all this deregulation policy no e baye ase ne say amansandwa so ye to patrol mu a yentu yete so a yente so eno na edi adwuma now MPA for my atiase say e ka over 400 million Ghana cedis e wo I was say omutua eno nti I agree you see I wish last year as against and now price na bo na e wo ho no e so ate we share your policy na wo ho na o sanka yete so but me no mienu ye deka eno nti omo aka say omo jiji sensika no na omo dia kre say Canada ho no after say ya kre saka no certainly ombetua woni me say President Kufota mo ja sa 400 million Ghana cedis no ho what you say and I buy ya ebi nso e wo ho sa be bisa bu
enti say dia wo kan
I agree say bo no aso atia o sanka yete so but because of say me no mienu yete kan nti no a mama ye nchechire mu say o say jiji sensika no na ye tua saka no I think say Yamakwai no mo at appropriate time
Honorable Patricia Peje dear Honorable Samson ahi ekan ese Ghana hanom se me faduasa ya to fan gbom na so e ka ye dinti no oman ma no enkoso a entwa saka no no se na o kan
there damase e chetie fo nyina Honorable enim se enye emfiri ene na sa policy no mo de ye adwuma at edru mpempenso bi no omo ma ye hunu se sa eka na ye tua no ye beba be dru a point bi a ye betimi ayi eka no e de afri ho ye ma ade no ekodru point a ye regulatory a balance na se ya no de me ya ne se wa mi se honorable se sa eka 400 na wo se aka wo ho no eye de na sa aka ne bae e ba bi ya otimi chira mu wi a na afei ya hwe de nti a wo se ye ne ye betu asa aka no na ye because say ade ba ko a ha me ma me fa ade ba ko nto so ade ba ko a ha me ne se fangui ebuoyi akofo mu ya ye nti so yes our problem e wo ho a say ya make us say electricity yentumi ensokra emanye enyadma woni a in the manufacturing center I was say wo msa kotro petrol na yetumi e di arane so omo pese omo keep to omo production level a ekoto fuel na ya sa dia berane generator nti cost asa kosoro nti ye be masa relieve am omo so enwo ato no say ye gina mu dende say wodi tuaka on tire sa kwan e kan free buy with bi cheche mu ya ye hu
ona bonte den na sa e ka kese etimi buy
purely based on under recovery e ba se omo ankasa nso no mo kan ho create sa problem se e bo no koso wa mansandwa so na MPA4 ye nhihye se betumu a na omo so de gina yampre on se se aye kase omo se yente so omo de ti omo se yente so
ona bo ya hwa de ba ko wo ka se o ma sori agina se no ba na se be ya fi a omo ne ya dom kuma me na mo ya dodo enti no se no enti sa so mo so original sabi o mo no empempe de o ma no ndru dwom na mo no ndru dwom no adenti na se eye recovery mo ntimi an recover na wo mo ne de be shom ana se from mo ban dada so
eye democracy ana yin na eye enti anya se be ka se chinchina ya ka se be ye we no omo minority ntini on be ka na ya fa nya dwom point I'm making say sir under recovery no carry over from 2008 winning 400 million Ghana cedis and I can't with giant yes 400 yes 400 million Ghana cedis and I'm with the jar MPA for it is I cannot eat so now maybe so much them say oh say no say when you say yantis and you china e kwasra on champion campaign say yentu mana yes yentu mu pe on press conference say abanu ku omo
the American say policy ne adopting the dada policy ne itself no ama sa problem na da ho no ya recover a lot of it some obekaya in 2012 na bibi sa wo ho ama ye kan ya no mo ka say a debt na mo de bia mo recover debt sa debt na wo ho na man to mu that time no ye kan ya kire mo return mu no say na mu de wo he na de ete sa aka no so enti a deliberate effort womo empese ahoto ebeba oman so enti regulatory policy ne de ya som say eba ya akosoro ya mfa no kosoro esane a na yenso yensane enti aye deliberate womo pese womo accumulate sesika no na wa wonim de ekosoro because say budget ya ya kenkan wo hwe performance oniema bebre no ma body so o ma ye nso a o monye enti ebe den na Ghana for ya agimadi so who can performance sika de modi aya mutimi kan me de hia me tie pa se Kumasi Central Market munsi what's it for 500 bedroom of military hospital munsi and a sika no was who person more accountable for and near man properly there. Let us look at it. Come back. Maybe I mean you watch near P. Mumra back. Na near ma musumaya nyina mumfa din to so mumfa costin to so na mumfa metre near who.
Hospital. Yeah. Salad committee on health. Any day to muko ho. Muko inspector. Kumasi. Muko inspector.
500.
Hospital. Yes. 500. I don't think I yawo ehun kwan. Say e be debate budget no. We are able prove it from say na say yaye no yaye. Our evidence say yate
500 bedroom na dey count.
Abusafo honorable Samson ahi and afi Madam Patricia Piade ya beda masepa papa and 2015 eya akohoma awo so afo setepe e de ebetu dwa no na wote se omo e kasa ebinom kire se ekoyie ebesi enkoyie ebinom so kire se sebe pedra sa papa yi sebe wo ni sirem e no abetwa ntro e de akire oman no se no kwa sanya ne kure ene enkomodidie mu omo etini akire na ta afai ana sa wo hwe de ene uguso e hwe ATV kasebo na ni nyina emu no eye ensem wodo a ene wo so afo hwe sikasam so setepe e de ababetu dwa na se menya honorable wa ha amene no e babetwetwe enkomo sa wo ba NDC amanyoko ni mu a wodi akotini e wo papa memo akwa aba
yenu amenia
ene wo so afo e de nsem ababetu dwa na ade ba ko a e ho no ma ye ni abre pa eye kane ho nsem ene dum so Ghana fo so na ka ye hwe se ne nsen se de owura Amega Chebeka se 1.5 billion dollars se yen second na ye betimi abo amanum so nim so to atwa na ene na mafo cha sa ensem no eni da so ama no wudi sa se membradu asa Ghana anom ene ensem o so afo betu dwa no ebeboa ye nyina ma wo nsem
me share it for no biom na eno ahodin kan anaka ne ensem ne de ende ye be kan no kre e ade a e haw bia in fact how man penyin ankasa because dum so no enya ade a e so ani e ade a ye kutia say ye betumi eradicate no by mid-year 2015 na wo hwe ye policies a ye de ato ho say ye de be ku sa dum so o haw no ebe bako ye gas plant, you know, Atuabo gas plant. Now we share budget in my who say Atuabo gas plant is one of the projects. Minu and more when we hear MP before when we see ye Djibouti Dodo, ye we gas plant. So say ye testing of gas plant, you know. Ye we are gas plant no be my 500 reliable 500 megawatts of power. In this current form. By the time I had to me FPSO mills, you know, end of December 2015, FPSO mills back now you start Trinidad oil fields no so and also the another 750 megawatts of power be my now you Sankofa ENI 10 fields no so ENI fields no so and also be my an additional 1,000 megawatts and we share gas in what it can bring to us no, is bringing us about 2,250 megawatts of power. That is outside the G1000 project. Or man call US recently, UN General Assembly no, or sign here. We share other stopgap measures are the bano, the Turkish power budgets neighbor. Hopefully by end of year no, a Turkish power budgets no bedroom. And to me what GDN Arishe mu say, sa kania nsemi dumso no. Echa by middle of next year dear. Say you're having a more reliable supply of power because power there affected President Rawlings, it affected President Kufuor, it affected President Mills, it affected President Mahama. Collectively as a nation, say now you're finding the solutions to that problem, and the only way we can do it is to take control of resources. No, Nigeria for Nigeria for no President Kufuor signed a fantastic deal with them, the gas pipeline, but we share. And then now you amount 30 million cubic feet. It's not now you amount 15. I say you amount 120 million. Now there be one the dia gross and yeah there I bet me rely. But one case who there now, you can rely on it. Now what's Jubilee? FPSO coming from Abema and you 500 megawatts of power.
Okay. Yeah, now who can a year. And you know, what they want some say 5,000 megawatts, 3,000 megawatts. Fine, a year. Some imprevious will be at your so called Ekura. One of the one here and say, Obenya Kanya will feel. Say, so yes, $1.5 billion. And you hear and son of Dumso at the Abbey. I'm not for how to say, or swap for buying Yanti, not even a beer, $100 million. And I say, $5 billion. I don't know, we
Debbie, gas no. Gas no na ebebano is worth 500 million Ghana cedis. And the gas power plant no alone is providing 500 million Ghana cedis cover. Nya ankaye dibe importi crude. We are getting it as our gas to power our plants. Ultimately, so that is $500 million worth of investment. And sana plants nankasa 850 million. Now minimum so obema ya kwa na discusses as special petroleum levy no so. And
ma kwa na me pese on abo patrick so ebemu na ensem ya eye owai ade atudwa no so no. So the work can say you know dem nsem say na me kan na mafo so $1.5 billion guy Ghana ya ofa wai. Ama no so achechi say no wo hwe anyoma aban no ade ba na enu timiti scan so bi. Enu say na
you gas no yeah. Say about to me yeah. Let me say President you're very frustrated when it comes to the gas processing plant. You're promising no. Put so to me my date and or China minister